General Hospital spoilers reveal that this week, General Hospital witnesses 2 unexpected returns and 2 departures, stirring up a wave of emotions among fans. First is the return of Lulu Spencer, who has emerged from a critical state after a long coma. Lulu's return brings joy to her family but also rekindles unresolved tensions, especially in her old relationships. Simultaneously, Stephen has also come back to Port Charles, carrying mysteries and new plans, promising to disrupt the lives of those close to him. On the other hand, Violet is preparing to leave for Seattle with her father, Finn. This marks a new chapter in Violet's life as she embarks on a journey far from her loved ones in Port Charles. Alongside Violet, Sam McCall is also preparing to say her goodbyes following an unsuccessful surgery, leaving those who care for her with deep sorrow. Sam's departure is one of the most emotional highlights of the week, opening up new plot developments for the remaining characters. After 3 years in a coma, Lulu wakes up, and her return immediately causes a stir in Port Charles. Confronted with a strange and painful reality, Lulu discovers that Dante, the greatest love of her life, has built a new life during her absence. This awakening not only brings back cherished memories, but also stirs up the pain of seeing Dante move on. Lulu feels abandoned and betrayed by the man she loved most, yet she can't hide the hope for a second chance to mend their relationship. This plunges both Lulu and Dante into a complex emotional whirlwind as past and present collide, making their lives more tense and unpredictable. But Lulu's return not only brings emotional upheaval, but also confronts her with the greatest enemy of her life, Cyrus. Lulu realizes that it was Cyrus, a powerful and dangerous figure who contributed to her family's past suffering. Her deep-seated hatred for Cyrus drives her to protect her loved ones. Determined to face him, Lulu prepares for a relentless and risky fight. She isn't afraid to confront Cyrus's schemes, and is willing to do whatever it takes to expose him and avenge the harm he inflicted on her family. Meanwhile, Stephen is also entangled in his own battle with Heather. Heather, a manipulative woman with a dark past, once again steps into Stephen's life with new schemes and secrets. Heather's return stirs painful memories in Stephen, yet he cannot escape the trouble she brings. Their relationship grows increasingly tense as Heather seeks to exploit Stephen for her risky plans, pushing him into a difficult situation where he fears for his safety and that of his family. The return of Lulu, combined with Heather's dark schemes and Lulu's ongoing vendetta against Cyrus, has thrown Port Charles into a new phase of chaos. Old grudges, unfinished love, and dangerous plots intertwine, making each character's life more complex and dramatic than ever. With the departures of Marshall, Violet, and Sam, Port Charles is plunged into a dark atmosphere, setting the stage for a dangerous plot filled with hidden agendas. Each character's departure holds undisclosed secrets, suggesting that an unseen force may be pulling them into a deadly spiral. Marshall, once a significant figure in the underworld, quietly left with the excuse of a tour, though close friends and family know this is merely a cover. With a past full of secrets, Marshall may be under threat from old enemies who do not want him to return and expose dark truths. His departure might be a preemptive move to avoid danger, yet his absence leaves his family without the protection he once provided in the criminal underworld, paving the way for darker schemes to infiltrate Port Charles. Violet, though young, may have also become a target for those seeking revenge on her family. Her relocation to Seattle with her father Finn raises concerns, as her innocence might now be a key to unlocking a chain of dangerous events. Hamilton's involvement in past conflicts in Port Charles may mean threats will follow them. Violet becomes a vulnerable target, marking a pivotal moment for the remaining characters. Meanwhile, Sam's departure immediately following her surgery is shadowed with suspicion. Her leaving is not a simple goodbye. Rather, it seems she may be escaping a greater threat, possibly linked to the ruthless Cyrus. Sam has faced numerous dark forces in the past, but this time, she appears to be entangled in a life-or-death chase. She knows that even a minor misstep could lead to catastrophic consequences, and her departure could be a means of protecting her loved ones in Port Charles from looming dangers. The disappearances of Marshall, Violet, and Sam have shaken Port Charles, leaving a void that their enemies can exploit to infiltrate the lives of those left behind. Without these key figures, Port Charles loses a crucial layer of protection, and hidden threats are beginning to surface. Potential dangers and schemes are creeping closer, targeting the loved ones of Marshall, Violet, and Sam. Buried secrets are starting to emerge, along with new battles between truth and deception, pushing those who remain into an unavoidable chain of dangerous events.